Alright, we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the TUX Show, which stands for Xanathar plus Tux, which is the Linux guy. And it also stands for Extra Small Tuxedo, which is the tuxedo that my friend here wears. So,
Okay, when are you going to stop using the small joke?
you're not that. I was kidding. There's actually a specific one of my viewers who fits the XS Tux description, who I know is going to play this video at full blast during class. So, yeah. Good luck trying to make fun of me. Now my mic is better now. And I'm also going to get a Blue Yeti soon, because my video's good. Whatever.
Well, yeah, I guess we're going to do this weekly.
But
But
right now we're just bored, so we're doing it now. Oh crap, my jacket. Normally I wear like a cool jacket.
it just destroys the whole stream if your jacket's not cool enough.
Alright, I'm back. Anyway, so this time we're going to be talking about the best indie games. Not this year, just like in general. And my friend here is going to be playing Civ 6 because why not? I mean, it's a good game.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, so first of all, let's talk about some indie games we've played. I guess you're going to start because I've streamed most of them that I've played. So.
Well, really, it really depends on how you define an indie game. Like, what is an indie game defined as? Like, just like a small.
Just gonna look up indie game definition. Pretend I'm smart. It's basically just a game created by independent game developers rather than those who work for large development studios. So, like, not FIFA.
Alright,
Not EA or any of that crap.
Yeah, I would say indie. I think the last indie game I played is probably like Stray. That's the last one I played. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was, I don't really know. A lot of people hate on it for no reason. I thought it was pretty good. I thought the storyline was pretty good. I think it's really underrated, but I don't think it deserves any awards or anything. I mean, it's kind of just like a mid indie game.
Yeah, as everyone knows, Minecraft is an indie game. Terraria.
Minecraft. Oh yeah.
Terraria is an indie
Minecraft
game,
is
right? I think Terraria is an indie
Minecraft
game.
is my Minecraft is my favorite game and indie game.
I have statues from two of my favorite indie games, Undertale and Hollow Knight. Specifically, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is probably one of the best indie games because it's. I think I said so, and that's it.
Dang, you're really confident.
Anyone who hates Hollow Knight? Anyway, so basically, I'll just talk about those for a bit. Undertale, we all heard of Undertale. No one cares what I have to say about Undertale. But Hollow Knight is just a great game. It's super difficult, though, but it's incredibly immersive, and I think you played it, right? But not for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I've beaten Hollow Knight once. It's pretty good. I like the storyline a lot. I like the storyline probably much more than I like the actual gameplay. I love the storyline.
It's sort of like one of those games where you like grow so much between the start and the fin. Like at the start, you will die like multiple times. It's just no one has ever played Hollow Knight and not died like 20 minutes in. But then like at the end, you could just like speedrun the game and you'd be like a million times better. It's one of those games where it's just like it's once you improve, it's pretty incredible. As for Terraria, I stream Terraria a lot. Full disclosure, I've never played Terraria while not streaming it because I don't really like Terraria that much. It's a good game, though.
I would rather play like 15 hours of Minecraft than Terraria. You know what we should do?
Terraria's better than Minecraft, but Minecraft's just Minecraft, so it's better. If that makes sense.
We should play Minecraft together. We should just start like a series or something.
Yeah, Minecraft is the OG, if that makes sense. Anyway, so There's another indie game I've been playing recently called The Dark Egg, which is sort of like a text adventure game. It's currently in beta, and once I kind of reached like the end of the beta, I was like super super sad because it's such a great game, and it ends it as a point where you're like stuck. It's just a great game. I recommend you play it. The demo's free on Steam, so yeah, play that. It's just amazing. Um, I also have a lot of other indie games. What about you?
I haven't played many other than like I think Minecraft was one of those indie games that like defined indie games. Like games
So like a
really
smaller studio could just like show everybody what they could do.
yeah. I think Minecraft was one of those games that like showed that indie games can be really fantastic and really great. All you just need to do is put the time um and uh the effort, and then you have a great game. I think Minecraft it is my favorite game, so I might be like over exaggerating, but I love it because my favorite part of the game is I can always come back, even if it's like been 2 months because I died in a world. It's still great to me. Like I just love it. I don't know why.
Yeah, for really for like, and I think of an indie game as just like it kind of takes like a mechanic or like an idea and just really defines it and kind of like shows us what you could do with that. Like
Yeah.
for Hollow Knight, it was like sort of like a 2D, 3D atmosphere because like you kind of feel super immersed. Like how you can really be immersed in like a 2D game, and then like games like The Dark Egg shows us that you can have like a fun game that's like also a text-based adventure. You also have like games like Minecraft that show you like what you can do with just simple 3D rendering rather than like rendering like the universe in like GTA or something. But like
Yeah,
yeah, it's really games like that that are just really fun.
I think you're right. Like really a lot of the indie games, a lot of the famous games are indie. Like a lot of the famous like games that have become really popular and get like a huge following are indie games.
That's true.
And if indie games didn't exist, then the gaming world would be like dominated by just sports and like a guaranteed like $1 million. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like it's really just indie games that just like I don't know. Maybe I just like games that make EA look stupid, but like man, I hate EA. I could go on for hours about how crappy EA is with all their business practices and stuff like that.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I think that EA is really just that all they care about is money. I don't think they care about making their games great.
Yeah, so we're just going to be talking about what the internet claims to be the best indie games. Number one, Stardew Valley.
That makes sense. I mean, I don't really like it that much, but I know a lot. I know what that is a big following, and a lot of people love it. So I'm not gonna hate on it. It's a good game. I mean, it's not like fantastic, but yeah, that's all
Yeah.
I have to say.
Also, I don't think Minecraft is in here because they've grown so big.
Yeah, they're probably not. It's not even considered close to an indie game anymore.
So number two, Hades. I mean, I played Hades. It's fun. I mean, I think that Hades is one of those games that's just like one of the really good indie games. You know?
Yeah,
It's really just like a really fun experience packed into like a smaller package, you know?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Then Celeste.
Then what?
Celeste, the game.
Oh, I've never played it.
I played it actually. It's fun. Um, Another one of those games that kind of just like is kind of like a basic indie game, just like 2D. Um, but it does have like a pretty good story. It's one of those like sort of generic indie games, but there really no such thing as a generic indie game. But like kind of what you'd expect from an indie game, if you know where I'm coming from. All right, number
Yeah, I get
four.
what you're.
Number four is Undertale. I think we've all played
That
this one
makes
at this point.
Yeah, Undertale is one of those things where it's like everyone played Undertale when they were at school once. It's I like it. It's pretty good for essentially for an indie game. I think it's really good.
Hmm.
Um, I would say Undertale might be one of the best indie games
It's also
ever
very
made.
relatable. I feel like it's one of those
Yeah,
games that kind of just like started the whole thing. That's just like there's other smaller studios out there.
yeah, I get
Num-
what you're saying.
Number five is Hollow Knight, and like I said before, Hollow Knight's amazing. It's also very difficult. If you suck, then don't do it.
Hollow Knight lovers. No, I'm just kidding. I love Hollow Knight. I think it's. I think Hollow Knight and Minecraft are my favorite indie game. Indie game, like they're my favorite indie games.
Then we have Cuphead. I'm pretty sure you played Cuphead, right?
I've played Cuphead, but I cannot play Cuphead without like raging.
Yeah, I played
Cuphead
it for
makes
like a little bit, but like the bosses are just so different. Like you don't know what to expect. There's no like mechanics. It's just like everything's so different. You know?
hmm
Then we got Stray. We already talked about Stray a lot, and yeah, I think Stray like the pricing for Stray is pretty reasonable, and I mean, as like an indie game, I feel like it's pretty crazy that it's one of those indie games that's like that's an indie game.
Yeah, yeah. That was made by that's an indie game? Like question
Hmm.
mark? It's yeah, I agree with you. It's one of those games where you're like, oh,
When I
this was
first
made
played it,
in.
I thought like it was like 1/3 of Halo's development team just like exited and just made that game. You know?
I mean, it's kind of like how it's made. It kind of makes
Yeah.
sense.
Then the Stanley Parable. Ever heard of that?
No.
Oh, those are 2013 games. Oh, then we have Shovel Knight. You played Shovel Knight, right?
Yeah, I played Shovel Knight.
Um, I didn't. I really want to get to playing it because I've heard the bosses are really fun, and it's also very similar to Hollow Knight,
It's basically Hollow Knight, but if he had a shovel, it's essentially that.
but easier a little bit because it's like
Yeah,
2D.
it's definitely easy.
I've heard it's sort of like a mixture between Undertale and Hollow Knight.
I could see that actually. Yeah,
Then we have Dead
like
Cells.
Dead Cells or Dead Souls. What are you talking?
Dead
Which
Cells.
one? Oh
Cells.
yeah, I think I played that once. I'm pretty sure.
I've
Like
I don't think I've played that one before. I've definitely heard of it. I know what that is, but you know. Then you have stuff I'm pretty sure no one's heard of, except for we have a Super Meat Boy. That's an online
yep.
game now, so I wouldn't call it an indie game. But yeah, it was fun. I think most people who've went to school have probably played that game on the school computers before.
Yeah.
Um, there's also The Binding of Isaac.
I've actually never played that one.
There's a YouTuber called Mossbag who reviewed this game, and it said it was apparently referencing some sort of the title is referencing some sort of weird book called the Bible. I don't think I've really heard of this book, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've never heard of that book.
Maybe it's like an indie book. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be like a underground little book. I get what you're saying.
I might have to check that out. Untitled Goose Game. Now that's a game.
Oh, that's a game.
The browser extension scares me though.
I agree. It does.
But yeah, that game's fun. Watching like speedruns of that game, you can't even tell that they're speedrunning it. Like, because you can't really like do tricks in that game because you're just like leading them around. But yeah, then there's oh wait, Minecraft is on this list.
Oh,
I think.
wow! It's all the way down there.
I think they put it down here because it's like less of an indie game. And there's some games that aren't even released yet on here, like the sequel to Hollow Knight Silk Song, that we're all waiting for. And
Oh my God!
Don't Starve is here.
It will
Don't
never
Starve.
release.
Don't you played Don't Starve, right?
Oh yeah, like I
I
think
I think
3.
I think it needs an award for like how well they converted it into a mobile game.
Yeah, they did a great job into that. I could never. I don't think anyone could ever do a great as good as job as them.
I love how Minecraft tried to do that, and they were just like, "Yeah, it's Minecraft," and then we were just like, "This is not Minecraft. This is garbage." Like, Minecraft
Is this what you
Pocket
call
Edition.
Minecraft?
Minecraft Pocket Edition. I don't even know if that's like okay, if you know what I mean.
Is it legal? Uh,
um, yeah. So there's definitely some other ones. Um, there's a game that's like I don't know what it's called. It's like basically this game where like um don't I don't know what it is. It's yes, Deep Sleep. That's a very fun game. Um, Deep Deep Sleep is basically like it's a game where you kind of just like walk around and like pick stuff up. If you ever played the game Riddle School, it's like sort of like that, but it's very dark and pixelated. I had so much fun playing this game. It's also quite terrifying, honestly. Basically, you're like stuck in a dream, but you're like in like your house, but it's slowly like you're in like a random place, but you're being like chased by like these shadow people. Then you have to like turn on like a light in a lighthouse to make them go away, but like they just like keep like devouring everything. And
that's very
there's three of them, and like it kind of gets harder and harder, and like it's not like that scary at first. It's like, it's just kind of complicated, but then like near the end it gets super easy, but like it's terrifying. I would definitely recommend that game. It's an online game as well. It's fantastic. It's one of the online games that I just think deserve like a showcase. Um, oh yeah, it is on Steam too. Um, I think another. I think Henry Stickmin also deserves, a shout out. We've all played that at this point, right?
played what?
Henry Stickmin.
Oh yeah,
Remember when
it's like
completing the mission came out? Like everyone was like,
oh
"Oh
my
my God, it's Henry Stickmin! It's amazing!" And then like people who played it before was just like, "Now you like it? Like, come on, there's no culture there."
seriously.
I don't know, but like, it's so immersive where there's like literally like barely anything you can actually do, but you can still spend like tens of hours playing it.
Yeah.
It's very funny too. I think it's one of those games that's just completely built off of references, because there's not much lore you can get with stick people. I think there's like at least like 100 references in completing the mission. Dang it, what's the other one? I wanted to shout out another one. What was it called? Do you have any shoutouts?
No.
You come on. Ah yes. Sorry. There's
I can't
another
think
one.
of I can't think of any that we haven't like said already.
We got Riddle School. Riddle School is very very fun.
Yeah, Riddle School is very. I remember playing it for the first time. It was really fun.
Um, yeah, I'd call that an indie game. It was literally made by one person through the entire thing. One person made like every single one of those games without any help, which I think is just pretty crazy. Um, hmm. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all the indie games I can really think of. But yeah. How about the indie games that suck?
Yeah, there's quite a lot. It's a long list.
Sadly, but
I mean, nothing's perfect.
let me just try to find a forum. Um. Oh, sorry. 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah. What do you think is one of the worst indie games?
Um, I don't really. I have to think about it. One second.
I try to find one that
Hold
I've
on.
played before. There's one called Super Inefficient Golf. I can see why that one sucks. Um, hmm. 911 Operator. I actually played that one. It's not bad, and I don't think it's really an indie game. I don't know why it's on this list. Um, Expeditions Viking. I don't know what that is either. Yeah, most of these I've never really heard of. Uh, some of these have kind of bad names. One of them is called Home Behind.
Home behind.
You know, like
That.
it's behind your home.
Yeah, like it just appears behind your home once you play it. Just walk outside. It's like exercise.
Then there's a thing, The Dolls Reborn. That's
That's
just,
creepy. That sounds really creepy.
it sort of looks like an SCP Foundation ripoff, but with dolls. Construct Escape the System. As a computer retailer, I don't think I'd like that game.
Hmm.
Commands and Colors The Great War. What the hell?
Well,
Airport Madness World Edition. I think I'd actually like that game. Let me look at it. Airport Madness World Edition.
this is a cool name.
Looks like their highlighted review is not recommended. Another Airport Madness game that might as well have been a flash game on the internet. In 2005,
Yeah.
I'm sure it was. It was about as fun, engaging, and complex as clipping your toenails. I see
This
more
review
bad
is
games. Let me see more bad reviews. This is gonna be funny. Review type negative. This game is a hot mess. The key QW can cause the planes to change their headings. Planes can collide off screen, and when they take off, after they take off for a while in transit without your direction, which per the rules they should not collide. Planes can come flying in unapproved. There's too many Concords. Lol. Stay away from this low-value piece of trash.
Wow. Well, that's very nice.
I'm a fan of games like ATC Chaos on the DS. This is not a full ATC experience. All you are doing is approving pushback, cross runway and takeoff. That's it. Arrivals are automatic. I would pay maybe $2 for this. It's not worth $10.
Wow.
It's actually not that bad a game, but it's got some game-killing bugs that I encountered 3 of in the 8 times that I played it. An example, I had a plane waiting to take off but wasn't able to command it to do so, essentially ending the game unless you are a masochist. If they got the bugs fixed, it would be a simple, fun, and challenging time waster. That's just funny.
Interesting.
Speaking of which, let's just do the classic reading bad reviews for games that
Oh no.
I just want to try it. Oh. Yeah, let's check this out. As a cybersecurity professional, I would classify this game as malware or at least adware. Why? It opens up a number, at least 10 when I checked, of connections to various points on the internet which have no purpose in running the game. Wait, let me see. What connections are those? Who knows? New update, reverted game to the first version, all DLC and mods gone. Oh wait, no, I'm mad about that too. The amount that it crashes in solo play makes absolutely no sense. That's probably because you're trying to run it on like a CPU from 1990. There's one. Not recommended. Avoid it. It become malware now. Not recommended. Please fix your game. The launcher is horrible and I can't even play it anymore. The launcher launches it automatically. Can I play an unmodded SP game without crash, even in early game? No, I can't. Probably because, once again, you're running a really, really, really bad system. Frick 2K launch. The launcher's fine. What are you talking about? Online stability. Don't think the developers have ever heard of it. That's fair. I have almost 600 hours on this game and like it, which I was very excited for the Gathering Storm expansion. I even pre-ordered it, but I won't be playing, sadly, because the new EULA was basically just turns the game into spyware. What? Who plays spyware? Do you like Civ 5? Just play Civ 5.
Wow. Wow. That's a great one.
I mean,
right
it's
there.
cheaper, but I mean, it's fine. Not recommended. Whoever decided to introduce a separate launcher for the game should be locked in a dark room. I think have you guys seen the EA Sports PC launcher? Because that thing sucks ass. Like, it never works, ever. Most of these people are just sad that the AI is too good. Someone's mad because they bought a virtual machine to play this game because their GPU is so bad. But they just bought a $120 PC to run virtually. I hate to break it to you, but that sucks. Like, if you bought a $120 PC because your PC is too bad, it's not going to be better at all.
That's just sad. Like, I feel bad. I feel really bad.
Your Wi-Fi connection is more expensive than that. I really don't like this game. It's so damn boring with all the changes they made from Civ 5. AI is totally broken no matter what you do. AI will always hate you because of the stupid agenda system. Tech and Civic Tree are absolutely broken. They don't make any sense and make the new Eureka thing that makes you do certain things, which I don't really like because I like to do whatever I want. Look, that's a guideline, and you just you don't want to get free stuff whenever you want, like just randomly. No one actually does that. Anyway, I only played 13 hours of this game and I really don't feel like playing it anymore.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
They only played 13 hours of this game, but they've played 100 hours of this game on record. Oh my god, someone left a bad review and they have nearly 1,000 hours.
Maybe they just hated the game and then came back.
Yeah, they posted this in 2016. These people are funny. Jesus Christ. God damn. This person has nearly 4,000 hours. And they're complaining. That's just funny. Someone's complaining and they only have 0.4 hours. This person is complaining because after they nuked their own city, two countries congratulated them on those cities' production values. So they're mad because they nuked themselves, and the other civilians complimented them. Oh, someone's mad because they can't even run the game. Let's see. I can't start this game on my computer. The play button doesn't work. This stinks. Then why do you have 35 hours on record? Also, it's probably because your computer sucks.
Wow. Just destroying them.
I look at bad reviews for Hollow Knight, because why not? Just look that up. Pretty sure someone already did this. Hollow Knight, or bad reviews, negative. The first negative review that comes up says, "Stop reading the negative reviews. The only negative feedback is going to come up from people who have a skill issue. Just buy the game already." This person left a negative review for that purpose. Someone's complaining that you can't beat the game without jumping. And they're complaining that has disability standards. Like, if you look, it's one button. Just press the Z button. I don't know what. Do you like have one hand or something? If you have one hand, then I don't know how you play other video games. In my opinion, this game is entirely too difficult. Some parts of the game aren't even about skill. It just takes pure luck. Like this part where you're in a cave and there's spikes on the wall and you have to jump so perfect. It's like trying to win the lottery. How does one try to win the lottery? Someone left a bad review that says, "Can't sex the bug." Yeah, I'm waiting for that update as well. None of the areas are wheelchair accessible. What game are you playing? Not recommended. Delicate Flower Quest. And someone wrote something in, I think, Spanish. Someone left a bad review. Primal Aspids. Respect. Not recommended. Should be more expensive. It's just too damn good. That's awesome. Someone left a positive review that said it's full of bugs. Yeah, no crap. This game did not cost enough money. Bad review. I should have had to pay more. Stop looking through the bad reviews and go play the game. My wife left me because I played this game too much. These are bad reviews. Why are you browsing the negative reviews? Buy it already. Why are you reading the bad reviews? Just go buy the game already. And why are you looking at the bad reviews? This game is amazing. Just go play it. And then the rest are just complaining that you can't, like, F the bugs. There's not enough Zote. You're not allowed to play as Zote. Zote is too overpowered. I mean, underpowered. I just got the neglect achievement. I'm crying and sobbing and miserable. That's true. Literally the best game ever made, but it's not Garfield Kart. So negative review it is. This is just funny. Should be more expensive. It's just too damn good. These are the bad reviews. These are just the worst reviews. How? Someone listed how good the game is and then just said, yeah, that's it. This game is great. Stop looking at the bad reviews and buy the game. It has so much story, a gigantic map, and so many amazing bosses and characters. Buy the game.
Did they say bosses?
Great bosses, yeah.
For which game?
Hollow Knight.
Oh.
I'm gonna check out bad reviews for a different game because these aren't actually bad reviews. Let's look at like look at Elden Ring. Look at people complaining about how hard it is. Alright, I'll just look at the bad reviews. These aren't funny. These are just really, really long and actually are saying the game's good. Well, yeah, that's basically our, the whole thing, I guess. We'll probably do another podcast, like, in, like, a few days, right? Maybe?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe, like, I could do today. I mean, I could do, like, tomorrow or the day after.
Alright, we'll be back tomorrow at, somewhere between 12 o'clock a.m. and 12 o'clock p.m. at some day, somewhere.
Wow. That's not very vague at all.
What are you talking about? It's totally not. Wait, you said it was. Never mind. Also, there's a giveaway. Email me. Yeah.